Joe Grand. Tag teams, so they actually stand outside of the arena of introduction, and they would just like slap each other as they come in and come out. That would rock. Provided we can get the Mexican wrestler masks on them. Dave, we're ready? Well, I want to thank you all for staying this long. We've actually got a really good attendance for, it's the end of the con, it's Sunday night, it's late, and there are a lot of you here. How many of you are staying? Well, go ahead, Juan, clap. Keep clapping. Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. How many are staying until tomorrow? Or live here. You'll be here for a while. Okay, those of you that don't have an airplane to catch in the next couple of hours, we will have a party later on that apparently we have a little bit of booze left for and a little bit of food. So we'll give you more information on that later on tonight. But there is an after party. There's plenty of time for you guys to go out and find a nice restaurant, the Gas Lamp. How many people have actually been using the guide in the back of the program for restaurants? Okay, there's like 4 of you. The rest of you have been eating at McDonald's or... What program? Oh, okay, no, we run this thing called Toorcon, and we actually have a bunch of talks, and there's a program that we produce that goes with it, that near the end of it. Now, we have a bunch of restaurants included in the guide on page 14 that we tried this year in response to last year when we didn't have a lot of info about where one could get something to shove in your food hole. And hopefully this year you guys actually use this resource. Did people? No, 4 of you use this. Okay, fine.
You cut Matt's bio for nothing.
No, I didn't cut into it. I just squished it aside. There's a difference. There's a difference. So... But yeah, I want to thank you all for staying so late, and actually, honestly, for a con to have this kind of attendance at the close of ceremonies is near phenomenal. Because, I mean, we have, a few seats left open, but that's about it, and a bunch of people standing. Most people would have, figured, screw it, I'm out of here by now. I'm, way too hungover, I have to go home, I need my own bed. And they're gone, but yet we still have a full room full of people, so... But I wanted to start off by actually thanking every one of you for showing up tonight. I'm going to save the best for last. Hikari's going to talk in a few minutes, but we're going to save him until after I'm done droning on and on and on and on. But actually, Hikari, come here. Putting on a con's a little bit of a work, and I just want to make sure that Hikari has the shot with me at the end of the con, just for effort that goes into this, so excuse me for a moment.
You do realize that now he's going to ramble on for a couple hours.
Yeah.
As long as
All
the
right.
bottle lasts.
Every shot increases my rambling by 10 minutes, so as long as you know that. But first and foremost, we can't produce a con like this without a room full of people like you. And it does my heart good to see how many fucking people are here at this point in time. It's like Sunday night. Presumably a lot of you might have jobs. There's a Monday morning issue. But you're here in town, and you're hanging out with us. And, we absolutely love that. And we cannot do a con like this without you guys. So first and foremost, I have to thank you guys for showing up here, for being part of this, for sharing this experience with us. So thank you guys for showing up. I have to... I've heard a lot of wonderful comments all weekend long about how the talks have been running, and people have been pulling me aside talking about their favorites and what they liked, and it does me so well just to hear what you guys are having a positive response to the talks that we have here. And if there is, for example, a talk that you really liked a lot, or for example, a talk that you weren't able to see, or a talk that you really wanted to see, Again, we've got the guy here that's been running around like a crazy maniac doing all the videos. He's got them for sale for $20 a pop, and they're almost instantaneous. Like literally like an hour after the talk, they're out there on DVD, which is insane. I don't understand how he does this, but he does this. So you can buy the talks singly, $20 a pop, I think like 7 or more. It's like $15, something like that. You get a volume discount. You can buy Toorcon for probably around maybe twice what your badge costs, but you got to carry it with you and redistribute it on BitTorrent without any of us knowing what's going on. But no, actually, he's going to be distributing the talks also on Google with a pay-per-view kind of a setup. $3 a pop is what I've heard. I don't know. It'll be a couple of weeks before we find out. But it's just fantastic that we have this kind of information that's available, not only for you guys that are here, but that you can share with anyone else that you want to, or you can just review at will. So, but I do want to take a few minutes to thank a few people. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time. We do this, hopefully we do this well. We do this, fine enough that we make it look good, we make it look simple, but we do have a handful of like sister cons that are out there that have been working their way up to the grounds that we really want to just promo the heck. And we've got Shmoo, Rodney, calling your ass. We have a handful of sister cons that I want to take a second or two to give these people a chance to talk about their cons. And Rodney's here to talk about Shmoo first off.
So there's a problem with Toorcon. You can't go to the next one for about 360 days. So we're going to have this March 23 to 25. We're going to do ShmooCon again. It's not in January. I'm sorry, big hotels, contracts, la 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 la. Anyway, so we're doing, it smells like alcohol up here. I can't imagine why. Gonna get drunk. I don't need to drink anything. Oh, he's gonna hand me one now. So we're doing it again. The call for papers, cheers. Yeah, right. What the hell is this?
Observa de Familia.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's good. We're gonna do this again 25th of March. Call for papers is open. There will be online registration any day now. We have all the back-end plumbing, which means all you spooks in the crowd, you can now pay us with credit cards. PayPal won't take your credit card, but we will. We promise we'll only use it once. But anyway, that's not quite set up. That'll be set up in a few days. And we're going to do a sliding scale with, it's going to have 1,000 people this year, which is a little bigger than last year. Hopefully it's not going to get too big. We're trying to control that carefully. We're trying to get interest. If you think you did something cool, got something cool to talk about, please, we want your submissions. If you haven't talked at a con before, that's fine. We want to encourage people in the community to actually be able to talk. So it's not, we're not trying to, grow 16,000 Dan Kaminsky clones. We're trying to actually have, multiple people talking lots of things. Is Dan here? Yeah. Dan's over there. Hi, Dan.
No,
well, there's only one of them there. I mean,
none of us.
It's like Waldo.
Want Kaminsky clones. None of us want Kaminsky clones. One is enough.
No, you're also supposed to start ranting, Danbo. But anyway, anyway, and it's it's on the other left coast. It's in D.C. In case you haven't been there before. And let's see, anything else I can say about it? We're trying to have the con community is trying to work together on these things. So we're trying to support you guys and really appreciate what you're doing. And yeah, you make it look easy, which really sucks because it's really hard to run one of these things. And these guys do a lot of work and deserve a lot of appreciation. I think we'll applaud again now. Go to ShmooCon.
Yeah, I would like to add, no matter how much they try, we have less moose than they do, entirely across the board. So, actually, Richard, where are you? Oh, there you go. We have another SisterCon that is actually happening up in the San Francisco area on Wednesday.
We're doing the con.
Actually, Interzone West has now been rebranded as Security Opus. They're happening again on Wednesday, and the con is just so fucking good. It's happening again in March. So you've got 2 chances to hit them up in a little while, but let me give Richard a chance to talk about that.
Hi guys. First I have to say, I was at ShmooCon last year, that rocked, so if you can make the flight and all that, it's worthwhile, so do that. It's not like a love fest, it's just kicked ass. And I only came up here because I wanted a shot too, but. Okay, so we're having the shindig at the W Hotel in San Francisco this week. It's a very abbreviated show this year because there's so many conferences in San Francisco. I couldn't get the space, so it's a 2-day show. Tried to pack in a lot of good talks. Some of the same speakers here are going to do other extended edition presentations up there, and it's been a good time. We had a good time last time. Working on trying to just do a couple kick-ass parties at night too, or we'll see if that'll be a surprise thing. And then we're going to move to. I was negotiating with Bruce, and we're looking at maybe doing the March program, but I'm going to segment it about 2 weeks before yours. Give people time to recover, because I'll run you into the ground because we'll have more parties. And we'll have a good time. Thanks.
And actually, Hugo? Hugo? Oh, there we go. And, you know, we actually have another SisterCon that is within at least this segment of the globe, but happens to be outside the boundaries of the digital, DMCA. And Hugo runs this. So actually, a lot of the things that you couldn't talk about in the U.S., you'll have a chance to talk about up in Canada, eh? So let me give Hugo a chance to introduce his con and talk about it for a second.
Oh, I was planning to start with the shot, so.
Start and finish with the shot.
Okay, so.
Making up a con so they can come up with a shot.
As long as it is legitimate, I'll make a shot for you. You can step up
So-
the stage.
Recon is a 3-day conference in Montreal. It's good. It's fun. Okay, so it's a 3-day conference in Montreal. We focus on reverse engineering, technical topics. Anything that you cannot do in US, come do it in Montreal. I don't really have a lot to talk about Recon, but it's in June. It's in June in Montreal. A lot of party. It's a really good time of the year to visit Montreal. So it's all about the party.
All right, we have here from, damn, who do we have here from Layer 1? It's late enough in the, okay, all right, step up. You know, those LA bastards want to like beat traffic, so they've already gone home. Oh, Sunday night traffic? No, they're trying to beat it so they don't have to deal with all that shit. But apparently at least there's one person that doesn't have to deal with that crap. So Layer 1 is our SisterCon up in Los Angeles. Pasadena again?
Yeah, it's in Pasadena.
Pasadena. So it's just in our neck of the woods, hop, skip, and a jump away from us, and give you a chance to intro it.
Sure, okay. I'm completely unprepared. My name is Zink. For those of you who may not know me, there's probably about 4 of you. In any case, yeah, Layer 1 is going on this year on Cinco de Mayo because ShmooCon moved up their schedule. We decided we didn't want to bounce everyone from the East Coast back to the West Coast in like 2 weeks because your bosses aren't going to. So we're going to be on Cinco de Mayo this